So yeah, guys, can you hear? Umarjun, hi bro, welcome back. Long time no see, bro. First of all, you, yes, I am. Bro, where are you from, bro, Umar? You, why, ban? What do you mean? Bro, I have a lot of work. I am working in shop. So, PRS, hi bro. Hi, bye. കളിച്ചാലോ अकेले खेल रहे हो bro sorry I don't understand PRS would you speak in English I don't understand bro I don't know Hindi I am from Kerala so I speak Malayalam and Chota English this is my current formation anyone playing alone no I will create room bro you can also join bro just comment your current rank okay let's create okay after the match first of all everyone like you and Umarjon which language you speak bro are you here
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the
okay let's go
world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Lewandowski.
wait bro wait
Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. It's Rivaldo!
which app you
A
are
collective
using to
sigh of
do
relief from
live
the
streaming
defence.
I am using currently Turnip bro
question, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or
Cannavaro
indeed
good
getting too
reception.
comfortable.
Yes, he's
Navas,
certainly the one who
Neymar.
carries the hopes of his team.
Ulisse,
Going to be
go.
disappointed with that.
Oh, again.
Howson. And they've got a throw.
Turn it, yeah, turn it, bro.
And he cuts out the
Sometimes
supply.
I feel short bar
Yamal
bug.
looking to play him in. Oh, just skips past his man.
Foul.
It's run
No foul.
loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Rodri. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. And a chance!
Easy. You have to turn the left
Just
side at the
delighted.
time, so it would be the
There
goal.
is the breakthrough. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting,
Just
Peter.
like
No
now.
doubt
Oh,
the
thank you for
opposition
that.
will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Don't
5
rush.
minutes till the break. Messi, and that is expertly dealt with. Ulisse.
Just pass it.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Some resolute defending there. Good take, and is he in?
Aye. Ulisse.
That is lovely. And that is going to be the
How long
final
you
action of the
started
first
your
half.
YouTube channel? I think
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half.
2 or
They've got
3
the
months,
lead,
bro.
and that gives them something to build
2,
on
I
after
think
the
2
break.
months.
Just a quick announcement.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, easy. Yamal. Okay, I'll do it live from
And
home, bro.
again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lewandowski. Neves. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ooh.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this match
Okay, I'll do it live.
306.
Thank you, bro, but did not go to.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I need
They just
more
need to
goal.
sort out their end product. and
Otherwise,
quickly.
And he's there to get it away. Yamal aims beyond the
BC.
defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shot could shot a goal!
Easy, bro, easy.
It's
I'm doing live with the 5G network or Wi-Fi. I have a
two to the
Wi-Fi,
good,
bro.
and they are
I'm
purring,
currently using BSNL Wi-Fi.
absolutely purring.
After 74 minutes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Good job. Thank you.
Manchester United, can he finish? Oh, and he's following up! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Substitution നടക്കാൻ സമയം.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Which one? Timmy and Enzo. Okay, that's enough. PRS bro, where are you from, bro?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 87.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
13.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Number 15.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi. Number 20. Batistuta.
Cleared
Substitution.
without complication. Howson calmly anticipates. Plays a
Oh, you,
sharp
oh,
little
oh,
ball
oh,
here.
no.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to
Yeah,
throw everything
quick.
forward and give themselves a
There will be
chance
3
to
minutes
draw level.
added time.
Rodri. Manchester United have it back. And
Okay,
we're
I win.
done. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Your reflections then, Jim?
I enjoyed that,
Please
Peter.
join me
Both
in wishing
teams
all
went
the
about their
best for
work in
members
a
of
really
our fan
committed
club
manner, and
celebrating their
Create a room, okay. I'm going to create the room. Guys, this is the ID. Exotics, yeah, bro. Currently, I am 1v1. You can also join. Come on, guys, join now. This is the ID. Anyone can join. Everyone can join. Oh, that's me. Oh, you doing very fast. Maybe you can beat me. Which formation? 4-2-1-3. Okay, not bad. Oh, Peter, he also. Baggio, Poland. Will be. Oh, that's unfair. Bro, I'm already said anyone can do it. Everyone can. Bro, I will create for you, bro. PRF, bro. Next match I will create for you. You join fastly, okay?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the
Peter
juices flowing.
versus.
Manchester
I'm Peter
United
Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
It's
Thanks for
not
that,
my
Peter.
fault
Hi,
that you
everyone.
saw.
The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford,
Ooh,
Manchester.
good.
And already we're underway here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar receives it in a wide position. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal, and the shot!
Ooh, he scored just.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty
Ooh,
effort!
just miss again.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Again.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Batistuta.
It's an honour, Peter, to be in the presence of Roberto Baggio.
Well, there have been a few pretenders down the years, but surely he is still the true prince of Italian football.
Without a doubt, something about him just inspires confidence. He plays with a different brand of passion, a mindset all of his own.
Oh, here also Baresi.
The very best in the business. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Again.
Beckham. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, this is a great position.
Oh, I will create, you can join.
That's very, very good. You
Okay,
can't
bro.
ask for much more than that.
Can he get on the end of this? It looks a good ball through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
What a pass.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Good.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is out of play. And it's Batistuta. Passing nice and neat. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Yamal!
Oh, Manchester United!
What a
Manchester
fantastic.
United take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, and the shot!
Aye.
He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta
Shot.
clearly thought he had the beating
Not
of the
worth
keeper.
it. Everyone like now, guys. Like now.
It's their second corner of the game.
First watch, just subscribe now. I wanted to see opponent team. Okay, okay.
Keeper's dealt
I
with
will show
that.
you. Just wait.
And now they can spring out of defence. Gives it back. Isco. Oh, that's nice. Yamal is onto this.
Come on.
Yamal finds himself offside.
Opponent is this is the opponent bro. Bajio Poland, Peter, Berasi. He have also decent scar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time.
No,
Good ball, good take. And he's
no,
running
no, no,
through.
no, no, no,
Shot a
no.
goal! He scores!
Good control.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of... And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a
Good
really interesting
control.
game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
I need to come back.
So we're into the second 45.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for
Huh?
it, but I think it's...
Great chance!
What?
Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete.
He have a lot
Oh,
of
that
leg,
is a
bro.
sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control. And
Yamal!
well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's been
Not
played
good.
through. Cannavaro with the clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No way through, so back it comes.
The
Baggio
attendance for this
proving
match was
dependable as ever. Another
71,898.
terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
Tries a shot! They've done it!
That fourth person gaming. Hello, bro. Hi.
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
After 71
The
minutes,
invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Isco. Coming on the
And
field
there was
is
his third, and boy, he looks the business.
Ooh, I
Doesn't
need to
he
come back.
just?
Where is from?
He
I am
has
from
simply been truly
India in
awesome.
Kerala, bro.
He really has stamped his authority on this.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's
Enada
little sympathy
Tokyo.
about.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and
Enada.
they are cavorting.
Easy game.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Goes for a shot! This time, surely! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort.
No
Easing
comeback.
away. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And he shoots! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I won, bro, yeah.
Baresi. Howson. And it's Baggio. No, that's been intercepted. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Isco. Look at the space here. Shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again. No mistake.
6-1.
And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Big chance!
7-1. You have to
And the
play one
chasm
match more.
continues to widen. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the
10 shots.
fickle nature of football.
7 goal. Remontada. Do you mean no? I don't understand. I need one more. Come, bro. Bro, I am already created. You can also join me. Come on. PRS, bro. Come on, bro. Wait. 26, 46, 90. You created, bro? Come fast. Hey, vada, keru vada. Come on. PRS. Panu Rag. Sorry. 2, 6, 4, 6. What do you mean? Where? 26354167. They vaade. You did not want to play with me, bro. Other way, I am going to division match. Five, four, three, two, one. Subhash, I am coming. खेलने ही. Bro, how many time I am waiting? I did not see anyone. After the match, I will create again. So join with me, okay? What is opening? Formation. Everyone like new guys. This
Well,
match, I
football is, of
win or
course,
lose.
ultimately just a
Comment
game,
now.
but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Just come and play.
So off we go then. Well, it's Batistuta. Isco. He's beaten the last man. Julie. Decent chance!
Easy, bro.
He scored!
Easy.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar, always onto this. He has a look up. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Oh, I think I need a speedy defenders. Left or right?
This then to draw level.
I think left.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed
Don't
had
worry,
the
I
keeper
will come
held his
back.
position then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. He can run onto that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. And it's Neymar. Neymar, good driving run. Cannavaro with a fine tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. What a throw in. Isco. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Julie. And this is Batistuta. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. And it's Isco. Julie.
Julie.
Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And yes, it's him again.
Eh?
He's having a shot!
Again.
He
Score.
scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It takes a shot! Goal!
Again.
Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Julie charging forward, the ball at his feet. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 3
Neymar.
minutes added time.
Kimmich. Julie. Julie!
Ooh, hard trick.
And he is just ripping it up.
Where are you from, bro? I am from
Piercing.
Kerala, bro.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forced. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose
I
themselves
want to play
even
with you,
more,
bro. Bro, I will
and
create
probably only
after
one
the
result
match.
coming here.
Manchester United head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's in a great position here.
Good interception.
Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bergkamp. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Chance, surely!
Ooh, well played.
Hits the net. The second half off to a spectacular start. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bergkamp. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fernando Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Searching pass he's played there. Spread neatly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great vision. And he shoots!
എന്തടാ
He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
My defending is really good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Borussia Dortmund really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
There's the shot! Great build-up.
Good game, bro.
Deserved a better
Sorry.
ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Upamecano tries to clear. And this is Marmoush.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries
Ooh.
a shot!
What a comeback.
Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Pass somewhat off target. And
Okay.
that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Manchester United leave it late.
Okay, I created, bro. Come on. Exotic, come on, bro. Subhash, where are you? Who wanna play next? Come on. Just give me him. Oh, even again. Exotics. He again. He want to beat me again. That's the reason. ആണോടാ സത്യം പറടാ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
It's also the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much...
And he shoots! Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Again,
Milan!
playing it well.
And Milan have the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Isco is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. Rijkaard proves too strong. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Baggio. Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. And this is Marmouche. Shoots!
Okay, come back.
And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply
Off,
tragic
off.
defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He is through here.
Aye.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had
Again,
good
again,
options
missing
around
my
him and
chance.
he failed to get his head up.
And this is Batistuta. Nice interception, well timed. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rijkaard. Neymar. Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. And a chance!
What?
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Batistuta.
And
it's
it's
Kimmich.
has been indicated.
Oh, well measured. Neymar. Lovely feet. Chance! They are queuing up to... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Fallen! It's in!
Okay, okay.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Marmouche is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's an excellent interception. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Baggio. Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance. And he's away. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Isco. And now a sudden chance to counter. Decent chance! Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now he's got space here. Oh, what a mistake! Beckham calmly anticipates. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Marmouche. Isco. Now it's Forlan. Isco. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, well played, well played.
അയ്യോ തോറ്റു.
And that is it. The
Well play,
referee
bro,
has
well play.
seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Opponent.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. This looks promising.
Just
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Isco does really well there. He is strong. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gerrard. Isco. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Belletti. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. And it's Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Batistuta. Now it's Torres. Beckham. Manchester United so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bellingham tries to play it through. Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Picked out brilliantly. Messi. Oh, it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to get it away. Van Bouten. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Mbappe. Scholes. Plays a sharp little ball. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Isco is always looking to break lines. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Isco, and he's picked out the run. Shot could be on. And the finish! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
70,987.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe! Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Driving on and making good progress. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And this is Torres. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Isco. Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3.
Formation
They
match.
have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitution.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. In by Messi. He rises! Oh, extraordinary.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16.
So, time for
Rodri.
changes on
Coming on
both
to
sides,
replace
actually.
him is number 15. Joshua Kimmich. Substitution in progress.
And that's been
Added
intercepted.
minutes has been
He read that
indicated.
really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. It's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply. Scholes. And that's it.
Munji.
Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat. And if that weren't painful enough, there's all the...
Humiliating defeat type.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway. Strong running down that left flank. Julie. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin.
And Batistuta!
Okay.
Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. Rodri. And that has been cut short. And it's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Adams gets good distance on it. Now it's Batistuta. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for a runner. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe! It's in!
Okay.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And they win it back again. Isco. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Forlan looks to get on the end of this. That is ended up in no man's land. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Julie, Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in, and the through ball. Tries to get it clear. Out towards the flank. Here comes another cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
There will be
Van
1
Dijk
minute added
tries
time.
to clear. Mbappe given the lift of his goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So off we go once more. No reported change to either side during the break. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. And this is Batistuta.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And Batistuta! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
Arif, hi bro.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni cuts it out.
This match was 70,987.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Batistuta. Rodri does well to stand firm and defend it. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Isco. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what decent chance! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next
I
you're
think
picking the
he is
ball out of your own
sick.
net. That
Arif
one will
Buja,
sting.
are you
Welcome
from
to the reality of modern
England?
football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the support. Guys, everyone like and subscribe now, guys. Road to Division 2. Opponent. Okay, not bad. Makkali.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
And
Barcelona.
few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's away we go then. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Batistuta.
Oh, what a chance.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta.
Oh, what has fallen! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive
I think
and
I
the
have a lead.
application. It was beautifully hit.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Delivers with whip. And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! And again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
So, third corner of the game. Isco plays it short. Opts to play it back. Goes for a shot! Just off target. He won't be happy with that one. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passing nice and neat. Isco. Neymar. This might spell Neymar! Goal!
Okay.
Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Always onto this. Always got a side of goal. Shoots! And it's in! Again, in a trice.
Head
And
back.
they are soaring.
Hi bro, welcome back.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Batistuta. Takes a shot!
Attempt
They've done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the...
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading. It's Neymar! Scholes. Manchester United finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk. Serginho. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The match was 71,649. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Batistuta. Number 14, Fernandez. Coming on the field, number
And Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Could be danger here. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Scholes. That has been cut short. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's been played through. Guardiola. Well-timed, excellent interception. Isco. Now it's Batistuta. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Well read, nice interception. That's a shade optimistic. And the finish! He's got a goal!
ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് മൂവ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Looking tidy in possession here. Neymar going face-to-face with his great Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Number 10, Isco.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Coming on the field, number 9.
And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. And it's Cannavaro. And this is Torres.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And they're quick to get it back. Julie. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. And this is Neymar. Batistuta. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. But after all of that, Jim...
Lucky 2-2. 1v1. Bro, you create and give me the ID. Lucky 2-2.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Oh, Cristiano. Opponent team I did not see. I'm going to see the opponent. I think he's the new player. I win. Only one win going to Division 2.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Marco understand.
So off we
Rodri.
go then.
Okay, Azad.
Nice
Okay,
interception.
Alexander.
His
Good.
positioning was spot on.
Again, Alexander. Gerrard.
Well, there's the man we're all
Rodri.
here to see, the thriller-minute
Okay.
Neymar. He really does turn every game into a
Batistuta.
showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Ooh, what a pass.
Rodri. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal gets into a good position. Isco. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Julie.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good read. Cannavaro. Julie. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. And he was alert to it. Cannavaro. Serginho. And it's Isco. Threads one in. And this is Neymar. Shot could be on. Can he finish?
What?
And that has been clubbed away. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play.
Easy goal.
Neymar. Serginho. Yamal. Great vision. He can run onto that. And no, that was never going to make it. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Can he get it through? Lob and the finish!
Okay.
Goal!
Finally,
Manchester
I rate it.
United! There is the breakthrough! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Isco in acres of space out wide.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Yamal. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back underway. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
Violence.
Not a trickle is getting through.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Gerrard. Julie. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. Cleared without complication. Thinks one through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's been caught napping. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help.
Beckham! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beckham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Played out to the right.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Thinks about the shot. Van Dijk with the clearance. Looking for options for movement. Julie. The ball has bounced loose now. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Yamal.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Has a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited,
Number
this.
15, Hazard. Number 19, Jamal. Number 16.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Okay, Division 2 completed. എന്തൊക്കെയാ I need to add the double touch. Okay, double touch. Which player need a double touch? I think Rain Arena, hi bro. Ooh, Beast's card. Opponent is a Beast. I think. Opponent have a Messi, Neymar, Eto'o, Bellingham, Peter, Barasi, Thuram, Maldini, Rummenigge. Everyone have a opponent. Okay, let's go. Who going to win?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then. Spread out to the left. He's found a way through.
Ooh, well.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cross flung in towards the middle. Now it's Eto'o. Plays a sharp little ball here. Face to face with the keeper. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. Crunching tackle. He can get that clear. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Batistuta.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. David Villa! It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Julie showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's having a shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Bangladesh really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Isco, out to the left it goes. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. And he gets his head on
Oh,
it!
easy heading, bro.
Decent enough try.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Isco. And it's Serginho. Vieira. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been
Maldini.
indicated.
Looking to play him in. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Everyone subscribe and like
So
new
it's all
guys.
square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Substitution.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
It's Neymar! It's there!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that was very necessary. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's Neymar! They
Okay.
finish! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was good.
It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted
Big fan,
superbly
RX
there.
double
Well,
for
someone's
gamer.
doing
Hi,
his
bro.
job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thank you for the support, bro.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. The ball has bounced loose now.
Was 71,649.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar!
Ooh.
It's in! And
Opponent
they
here
get
really beast.
themselves in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Not the most accurate pass. Isco. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Serginho picks it up out wide. Batistuta.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries to pass it through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can clear it away. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, it's Gerrard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Good take, and is he in? That's a decent clearance.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 3.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 5, Alexander Arnold.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Marmouche.
Oh, I failed.
And we're done. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Hey, I win. Thank you, bro.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Stood up well to him there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Messi.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Koundé. Julie. Manchester United finding their passes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Neymar. Julie! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Marmouche. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? Oh, and the finish! It's there!
Big mistake, mate.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And Batistuta!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Marmouche is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. India look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
And the shot!
Ooh, come back.
Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
Big chance!
Ooh.
Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Julie.
Minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Eto'o. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling...
And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
pass is intercepted. Marmouche looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Julie. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi! It's there! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
The attendance for this
So
match
we have a
was
breakthrough. Now how will things
71,649.
develop from here? Isco. Van Balten cuts it out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. It's Eto'o! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. India go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Eto'o delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Looking to play him in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gerrard gets a foot in here, and it's Batistuta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your final thought?
Minus
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable.
Flamengo against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Rodri wins the duel this time. Yamal. Decent progress down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's played in low. In again. A header! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Flamengo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
It's Neymar! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving.
Good chance here! Now it's Mbappe. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. Van Bouten. He's shifting through the gears here. Flings it across. And he's there to belt it away. Van Bouten. Neymar. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Now it's Eto'o.
Time.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Danger averted for now. That looks a decent ball. Oh, that's neat. And he's had it nicked away. It's gone for a throw-in. Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Almost an hour gone. Rummenigge strokes it back, caresses it through, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Serginho. Rummenigge. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And it's Isco. Mbappe! That's an excellent interception. Flamengo have got it back and they'll have another go. Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Kimmich. Into the last quarter of an hour. Isco. He has found the way through. Yamal. Yamal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Lamine Yamal has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Flamengo, number 15.
So, time
Van
for
Dijk.
changes on both sides, actually.
Rodri, number 18. Eto'o, number 20.
And it's Pedri. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked out brilliant. Great chance! Goal! Flamengo! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a...
Has a shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That has not gone well. That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but
Again.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, off we go then. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Eto'o. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Kimmich. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! He scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United finding chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Neves. Lovely bit of skill. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Oh, and Batistuta! Serginho finds himself offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Eto'o. That's a sharp pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri wins the duel this time. Eto'o, good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Eto'o! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Serginho. Nice sequence of passes, this. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Van Bouten.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is very well defended. Yamal. And here's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Yamal.
Minutes has been indicated.
Crosses it in. Cannavaro tries to clear. And it's Rodri. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think it needs...
He's had a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? It's played through for him. He's won it, Van Basten! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Van Basten. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. He's had a shot! It's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real...
Fallen! He's got a goal! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Eto. Foot in. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fernandez. Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. There's the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Fernando Torres. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp.
Minute has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Camavinga.
That's good defensive concentration.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sova.
Gerrard. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Those of you making their way home on public
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and
Manchester
energy.
United
This certainly
against
matters.
Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Hernandez. And now a sudden chance. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Yamal. Oh, right place, right time. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Isco. Now it's Neymar.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Neymar. Isco. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Real. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hernandez gathers from the goal kick. Oh, not quite. Cannavaro. Julie. Kimmich. Isco. And it's Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Out towards the flank, and he's in on goal. Isco is the team's great visionary. Hernandez knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Torres, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kimmich. Now it's Neymar. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Fernando
That gets
Torres.
things going for the second
Number
half.
10, Hazard.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's managed to get free. Kimmich. Isco. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Koundé tries to play it through. And it's Ribéry. Raul. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Yamal. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Oh, that's fabulous. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United have their second corner now. Koundé can get it clear.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Forlan. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Neymar. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Yamal is on his own. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Gerrard gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Now that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Gerrard. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. And that should get the job done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Raul can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
There will be 1 minute
That
added
pass
time.
isn't the best. Julie. Kimmich. And Yamal. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the...
Again, minus. Everyone like and subscribe now, guys. Okay, I win easily. Guys, road to 10 like, everyone like now. Only need 3 like. Start now.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Vinicius Junior goes pelting down that left-hand side. And here's Vinicius Junior. Drives it in. And that has been cleared. Guardiola. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Isco. And here's Vinicius Junior. Julie. Vinicius Junior. And he skips past his man. Flashes it across. Cleared away. And here's Isco. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Serginho. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. And here's Isco. Julie. Fernandez. Julie charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's picked his way through. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's heaved it away. Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Julie. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Isco. Serginho. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Belletti. That's Guardiola. Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Isco, lofted in. Julie. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Isco. And that could set him on his way. He's beaten the last man. And the first 45 minutes
Easy
are up.
times.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bullish header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking to go deep.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 23, Isco. Number 4, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the
Oh,
field,
what has happened here?
Number 19,
Fernandes getting this one
Number
clear.
15, Darwin Núñez.
Very few chances to
Number
talk of, Jim.
20,
Defences, it
Hazard.
seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Torres. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. He can get that clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guardiola. Now it's Darwin. A probing pass. Serginho promptly onto that. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression.
നല്ല മഴയുണ്ട്. Full rain.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Tries to play it through, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Julie. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Has a look and plays it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
He might be in here! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Oh, what has happened here? Van Dijk. Looking to play him in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Isco. That's a good run down the left. Marmouche. Oh, this looks sharp. Gives it back. Conte. Isco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And this is Raul. Yamal. He's found some space. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Isco. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's been shifted off it. Marmouche is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. It's a searching pass, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance to deliver. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. He's got away. A header! Adams gets rid without sophistication. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's shifting through the gears here. They've got a corner here.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Conte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Marmouche. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass is just off target. Gets a good foot in there. Pass somewhat off target. Messi.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end.
Torres! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Looking for options for movement. Azar. Now it's Torres. Messi. And they can counter here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. And it's Messi. Neymar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's picked... Mbappe! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe picking